Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Obviously, we've discussed in a couple of videos about the personal aim, i.e. that we're trying to get the individual to connect to their creator. Really, Guru Sahib is providing the technology for us to do that, and most importantly, he acts as our Guru by giving us Kirpa, Gur Prasad. When we look at society, or how Guru Sahib's teachings can be applied and the relevance they have for within our a kind of immediate sphere of influence, within our family and our local community, we can see that Sikhi is trying to teach us a way of living which concurs with the principles that we're all equal, in which case we should work to eradicate sexism, racism, and all the different types of discrimination that are around us within our family and our community. And also obviously the charitable giving side, so we should be giving our dasvand, and also living honestly, try to live a very contented life with what we have. And that serves as a good example to people around us and to our family as well. It's also that if we're meditating and we're trying to connect to our creator, then obviously people are going to come up to us and ask us, okay, what's the point of life? Guru Sahib does say, Aap japo, avra naam japavo. So meditate yourself upon the naam, but also encourage other people to meditate. Now this doesn't mean that we go out there and try to preach to everybody, say you should become a Sikh. But it does mean that if they're interested, we should be able to help them understand the philosophy and also some of the practices that Guru Sahib is encouraging. Actually, Sikhi only spread through this way. One person might become a Sikh, they start doing their part, other people might say, oh, what is that part? And the famous story actually is of Guru Amar Das Ji, that he became a Sikh because he heard the part being read by his niece. So one of the key things that comes out again is applying that same principle to a national level. It would be that we should work against discrimination and legislation that actually aims to end discrimination in all spheres. Now I guess we in the West where I live, it's very easy to do that because the government already accepts a lot of the laws that Sikhi would have. Maybe 50 years ago, we would have to protest a lot more against discrimination, like against women, against people of other races, and against even homosexuals. Now, I guess society has come closer towards Sikhi ideals, so we don't have to. And encouraging people to give to charities and also giving their time and not just their money. And that acts as a way of uplifting society. So really, Guru is here to uplift society. And Sikhs are here to uplift society. And that should be our primary aim. So we meditate and become good individuals ourselves, but also we try to take society towards the way that where equality, freedom and justice are the cornerstones of society, and that charitable giving is seen as something which is normal and not something which we just do a little bit of. We should do a lot of it. So at a national level, we should be working for things like free education for all people, basic levels of food, home, shelter, clothing, medicine. These are all kind of Sikhi principles that we should all have the basic levels. And a good example for this would be a country like Norway, for example, where their aim in education was not about getting the best education for everybody, but the aim was, let's get the most equal education for everybody. And now, actually, Norway is one of the world's leaders in education, simply because they instituted this system which is based upon equality rather than based upon competition. And that would be a principle that we should take on and learn from that example, that this is what Guru Sahib was also telling us to do. And Guru Sahib, as you will know, he invented the Gurmukhi alphabet, and he would actually teach people to become literate. So literacy is a key social aim for Sikhs, and that should be that Guru Sahib applied that to women and men. So equality across the sexes is a key part as well. Now let's just take Sikhi a little bit broader. What would be the aim of Sikhi for the world or for the planet? Let's just talk at that level. And I would say this is one of the key places where Sikhi has a real vision where we can give that to the world. And that is that we're trying to establish a Halimi Raj. It's a world which is based upon compassion and a world that's based upon justice for all people. So when Guru Gobind Singh Ji says that he's come to destroy the tyrants, we should be aiming to destroy any kind of oppression that's happening anywhere in the world. At least there would be a centralized army only designed to be peacekeeping and only designed to be defending the rights of the poor. So that would be the Sikh ideal as a UN army. The UN doesn't really do that right now. It's more to the interest of whoever can veto it. But if we set up something which was more compassionate based, more about the rights and the securing the basic freedoms for everybody, then that would be one aspect of that Khalsa Raj. Another aspect of the Khalsa Raj would be freedom of belief and freedom of choice. Khalsa Raj wouldn't be a place where everybody was Khalsa. I mean, they can choose to be Khalsa. People can choose to follow Sikhi if they wish. It's not that we don't believe in Sikhi. We really believe in Sikhi as the key truth about the world. But that doesn't stop a Sikh from living and letting live people of other faiths. We see that Guru Sahib, when the lady came who was from Muslim faith and she had her face covered, he asked her that within the langar you must remove this. It's your choice if you wish to do so, but if you want to sit in langar you can't have your face covered. But he would never have gone out into the Muslim kingdoms and told his soldiers, told the Singhs to go out there and rip the veil off everybody's face. That would not be the Sikhi way. Well, another part of that would be setting up financial systems and setting up trade systems that were based upon compassion and based upon really recognizing the worth of each individual human being. At the moment, most of society is driven by corporate greed, and that can be very debilitating for society. So what I mean by compassionate ways of living are, for example, that the treatment of animals at the moment is very inhumane. All those things you hear about people being like hippie, earth loving, animal loving, really creation loving. That's kind of the ideal of what we're trying to achieve here. Imagine a world where society was based upon compassion, upon freedom, upon basic rights of each individual to education, to food, to shelter, medicine, medical care. This is the world this is the vision that the Gurus are giving us. And key thing is, for example, if you study economics, one of the basic economic problems they say is unlimited wants and limited resources. Now Guru Sahib's answer to that is, let's just limit our wants, and therefore we'll have enough resources for everybody. And really we're trying to bring about this world. And the Khalsa, to paraphrase Guru Sahib, is the army of God. The Khalsa Akaal Purik ki Fauj. The Khalsa should be aiming towards this aim, not for itself, but for Waheguru. If we're doing Waheguru's work on this earth, what we want to do is serve the world and save ourselves by doing Simran and Part. So really the Seva in Simran, Seva applied at a global level, would be making the world just a much better place to live. And it's not just we want to do the Fateh for the Sikhs, but it's Waheguru Ji ki Fateh. We are the Khalsa that works for Waheguru, and the Fateh, the victory, belongs to Waheguru, not to us. So we'll just keep on doing what Waheguru would have wanted to happen in this world, rather than trying to achieve just our own ends. It would be the aim of Sikhi from an individual to a social to a national to a global level. And hopefully with Maharaji Kirpa, if we stay strong as Sikhs, then that's what we aim to and that's what we will achieve. Waheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji ki Fateh.